Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Unless you have been playing Hearthstone for a very long time, you might not be familiar with a mechanic called Inspire. Inspire was a mechanic in the Grand Tournament, where once you press your hero power, something happens. And why is it relevant today? Well, in Descent of Dragons, we're going to see a return of this mechanic. I will get back to that in a little while, but first let's recap what did Inspire mechanic do originally. And these are some of the most memorable Inspire cards. The Murloc Knight. Inspire, summon a random Murloc. So play the Murloc Knight, you click on your hero power button, as a paladin you summon a 1/1 and a random Murloc. Or the classic Control Priest card, Confessor Paletress. 7 mana 5/4, but Inspire, summon a random legendary minion. So you would play this when you're at 9 mana, so you could also play your hero power, you got a random legendary minion. And back in the day, legendary minions, that meant something. That meant Ragnaros, that meant Sylvanas, or it could also mean Blood Mage Talnos or Millhouse Menastor, but most of the time it really meant something useful. And of course, the originator of the original Shaman Stone. Lo and behold, the Thunderbluff Valiant. Inspire, give your totems +2 attack, and this of course at a time when Totem Golem was a thing. So you had plenty of totems, and then just keep clicking to make more totems and also giving them +2 attack every turn, and in no time the board has been flooded. Seems pretty sweet, right? So much snowball potential. Unless you kill these immediately, you're going to be in so much trouble. Well, that was one of the problems with the Inspire mechanic. Thunderbluff Valiant especially was an insanely powerful card, just because it snowballed the game so far out of control. Then there was the other problem, exemplified by almost every other Inspire card, but I have got a few picks here. Like Hunter's Brave Archer, 1 mana 2/1, Inspire if your hand is empty, deal 2 damage to enemy hero. So a 1-drop that you can't play on 1, and you really have to wait a long time, and once you can play this you're all out of juice and you have to hope that that 2 damage is the lethal or something. And Void Crusher, Inspire, destroy a random minion for each player. Inspire mechanic in Warlock overall, yeah, tapping is fun and everything, but not when you have to draw cards all the time. And destroying a random minion for each player, so you pay 6 mana for the minion, 2 more for the Inspire, so that's 8 mana. So that if this is your only minion, you get to destroy itself. And a random minion from the opponent. That's not a very powerful removal when you can do Twisting Nether for the same cost. Or the Oakham Aspirant, 3 mana 3/3 Inspire, give your weapon +1 attack, but no additional durability. So that would be a very short-lived weapon. Inspire mechanic overall has been deemed one of the worst mechanics that ever was in Hearthstone. But how much of that was due to card design? How much of that was due to the mechanic itself? The successful Inspire cards were ones that tried to snowball out of control and just win games, and every other card basically was a failure. Also, not all classes want to click their hero power all the time, so it's sometimes difficult to entice them to play with Inspire. However, in Descent of Dragons, this is what's coming. Dragonbane. After you use your hero power, which is just a fancy way of saying Inspire, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. And Face Stalker, after you use your hero power, cast a secret from your deck. These Inspire cards typically, you can think of them as a card that costs 2 more mana than the mana cost on the card and has Battle Cry as the Inspire effect. So would you play a 6 mana Senjin Shieldless Masta that deals 5 damage to a random enemy? 3/5 stats, 6 damage to a random enemy. Not the most powerful thing ever. Or would you play a 4 mana Hunt the Beast that casts a secret from your deck? With 2/3 stats, we already have a 3 mana 2/4 that does the same. So yeah. Inspire used to be the least appreciated mechanic, and these are not doing a whole lot to improve on that. What kind of deck do these even go into? Aggressive Hunter? Control Hunter? In addition to these Inspire cards, Hunter is also getting other cards that promote its hero power use. These cards, the Dwarven Sharpshooter. Wow, perhaps this is finally the answer, the Control Hunter answer. A 1-mana 1/3, your hero power can target minions. That's actually a pretty sweet Control Hunter card. But playing this together with Dragonbane, then you could like shoot a minion and Dragonbane would hit 5 into something, and all that fun only costs 7 mana. Yeah, that's not going to do much. And then there's Toxic Reinforcements, 1-mana side quest. Use your hero power 3 times and reward is summon 3 1/1 Lepenomes. So, wait a moment, the quest is to deal 6 face damage, and then you can summon minions that deal another 6 face damage. That is as far away from control as I've ever seen. That's like a face hunter card. So what is the overall point here? We're getting some control tools, we're getting face hunter tools, and everything we're getting wants you to use your hero power. I don't think I'm overall very impressed. I'm extremely unimpressed by the Inspire cards themselves, because the only way Inspire has ever worked has been when it has been used to snowball really hard, and neither of those cards does that. And if you just consider them to be a little bit more expensive, think of Inspire as a battle cry. Yeah, they just don't do it. But these cards are both good cards. I mean, Dwarven Sharpshooter, I would play that in a Control Hunter deck. Able to target minions, 1-mana 1/3, decent stat line, it has ability to survive, you can play it down on 1 even, then use your hero power on 2, sure, that works. Toxic Reinforcements, I would play that in a face hunter deck. Once you have dealt 6 damage with your hero power, you can summon another 6 damage. Yeah, that's cool. But these are pointing to completely different directions. And then the Inspire cards were probably not really control cards, maybe something more mid-range, but seem to be bad. So the theme of the Hunter in Descent of Dragons is use your hero power. Play aggro, play mid-range or play control, but use your hero power. And I know of one archetype that really, as a hunter, wants to use hero power, and can do so under any circumstances, because that control hunter only uses the hero power when it has the sharpshooter, or when it already has turned into Zul'jin. But face hunter wants to use hero power. So out of these hunter cards that we have been shown so far, I'm most impressed by the potential to just go face. I guess that's kind of inspirational. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.